Well, guys, we're having a bit of problems here trying to get fuel. Just got a call from ATC saying that low lead was not available. So, guys, this could be a big problem. Airports running out of fuel is not a good thing. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
After we take off, I want you guys to get those masks on, and then we're going to test them at around 11,000 feet, just to make sure they're working before we get up to high altitude, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
43728 Centennial Tower, 17 left, line up and land.
17 left, line up and wait for it, 3728.
So the Niagara Delta Delta, traffic heading to your right, Archer upwind up the parallel runway. 728, wind 130 at 4, runway 17 left, cover takeoff, fly runway heading.
Runway heading, 17 left, clear for takeoff, 43728. All right, fuel pump on, make sure it's rich, prop full forward.
Niagara Delta Delta, the Archer you're following, starting right crosswind, just ahead to your right.
Instruments are in the green.
Delta Delta, change runway 17 right, follow the Archer.
Into 17 right, follow the Archer, 9 Delta Delta.
Left, cover takeoff, fly straight out.
Let's take off 17 left, fly straight out, 260. Centennial Tower, fast track 17, inbound, 8.3 miles to the southwest, requesting a full stop. Permanent, we have Victor.
Alright, positive right, gear up.
North
Shore, Cherry Creek, and turn left, fast track 17.
Fast track 17, just 17 left. Just fly the North Shore for me.
Alright, flying the North Shore, 17 left, fast track 17.
Archer, 5 off a microphone. Archer short, final wind, 1404, on 7 right, clear touch and go.
Traffic in sight, and we're clear touch and go, 17 right, 275 off the mic.
Niagara Delta Delta, extend your down on car base.
No, we just complete 9 Delta Delta.
26 Zulu, you're following Cessna, heading to the right, turning in the downwind over Lincoln. Piper 728, turn left, heading 140.
728, 140.
Contact about traffic today.
Over to departure, have a great one, 728. Departure, good morning, Sarasota 43728, heading 140, climbing to 6,700.
Number 43728, Denver departure, radar contact.
Everything's looking good. Climbing to 8,000.
Number 43728, clear direct X-band, join the Goodland transition.
X-band, join the Goodland transition, 43728.
November 43728, follow maintain 17,000.
17,000, 43728. All right, guys, so here we are. Welcome on board, Flying Dirty. So right now we have it set for cruising. We're at 17,000 feet, so we have our oxygen on. And first stop is going to be Marshall Memorial at Missouri. Up here we have to be careful for the clouds and icing, because the temperature here at 17,000 feet, it is 30 degrees, so we want to stay out of the clouds up here.
Number 0 Kilo Charlie, 0 Kilo Charlie.
So far it's looking good.
Just checking in if I think we copied 7,000 to the whole 0 Kilo.
But if we do see any clouds or any buildups, we'll go ahead and ask for a descent so we don't go into those clouds. One thing is, I always wanted an acreage property, and we've been sort of thinking about doing our own homestead. You know, having our own farm with plants and animals and all that good stuff. Something that my wife and I have talked about, and my little ones are also into it, so they've been very quiet. And then when I look back there, the reason they were quiet is because they were both in those computers. So I do have them off right now, but let's go ahead and turn them on and see how they're doing. Hey, guys.
Yeah.
So how do you guys feel about having a property up in the country?
I think it's going to be cool.
Yeah.
It's going to be cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to be so cool about it?
It's just going to be different.
A lot different from the city.
Be different from the city?
Yeah, quieter.
Yeah.
More calm, I guess.
So rush hour traffic is going to be like 2 or 3 cars on the road?
Yeah, probably.
Well, we'll see. We're going to check out the spot, see how it turns out. So that's it, guys. So it looks like they're into it. So we'll just have to see. But we're going to go and check it out and see how we like it. And if we like it, we may end up with it. Today is Sunday, but I wanted to get into Kentucky a little earlier because Kentucky has been, I guess, it's been a washout over in Kentucky, and I'm sad for those folks over there. But seems like that system is heading back up towards Kentucky. We definitely don't want to go into any thunderstorms. So right now, if we look at the radar, we are looking clear. Marshall is showing IFR. Right now it's showing conditions IFR, but by the time we get there, they should be marginal to VFR. But no severe conditions over there. So that's pretty good. We always wanted to go into the country, but nowadays, you know, it seems like there's more reason to do so. For retirement purposes, you know, we're thinking about retiring several years from now, and we just want to have a property where it's already pretty much established, so that we could go there vacation, and at the same time, whenever we want to retire, then we'll just move there where it's nice and quiet, and we can have tranquility and a peace of mind. So we'll see how that goes. Right now, that's the plan, and it looks like it's going to be pretty fun and adventurous, so we'll see. The thing is, flying, this is another reason why we got the Turbo Saratoga, is because flying, it's about 5.5 hours from Denver to eastern Kentucky, where we're going up to the Appalachians. So it makes the trip much faster. In the Cherokee 6, we'd probably be looking at about 8 hours or so. For family trips, we're not going to be able to take the Saratoga, unfortunately. If we could, then I would get rid of the Cherokee 6. This would be all we need. But unfortunately, yeah, that's not the case. So the case is that we're going to have to take the Cherokee 6 on family trips when we take all 4 plus luggage. So right now, we're pretty much at max in this airplane. I was going to come with Javier, but Isabel decided to come. So that's cool. You know, gives her a little opportunity to get away. So we decided to bring her on board, and she was pretty happy and excited. Usually, if Mom stays, I usually let one of the kids stay with Mom, and it's usually Isabel. But Javier and I have had several trips, and Isabel has been staying home, so she wanted to come on board. She felt that, you know, she could use a little vacation. For me, it's not a vacation. This is business as usual. But, you know, for kiddos, yeah. It's an adventure for them, so that's cool. It's cool that they keep me company. So let me check my oxygen level. I can feel the oxygen pumping, so I know it's working, but we just want to make sure that we're up to par up here at 17,000 feet. So we have our oximeter. So yeah, it looks cloudy down there. All right, so we're cruising right along. We have about an hour and 51 minutes remaining until we get to our first destination. That'll be our first fuel stop. And the reason I chose Marshall, Missouri, is because they have some reasonable fuel. And nowadays, boy, you have to shop for the best prices. So the fuel there is $5.75 as of July 31st. So, boy, we're hunting for cheap fuel on these stops because, especially on these longer flights, the fuel does add up real quick. It is pretty cool flying up here at 17,000. Usually up high, you don't have a lot of turbulence. Well, guys, we're having a bit of problems here trying to get fuel. So we were going to stop at Marshall, when I checked the NOTAMs yesterday, it showed that jet fuel was not available. Seen that before, not that uncommon. But then I just got a call from ATC saying that low lead was not available. So that's an issue there. And then he told me that anything up to the north didn't have any fuel, and to start looking to the south. We checked a couple of airports down to the south. They didn't have any. And then now we decided to go to Clinton Regional. And it appears that they're still showing low lead, but they don't have any jet fuel. So guys, this could be a big problem. You know, airports running out of fuel is not a good thing. So yeah, this could be a problem, guys. That kind of concerns me a little bit. I don't get concerned too easy, but yeah, this is a bit concerning. Anyway, I'm going to ask for lower because we're getting kind of close. So let's, anyway, let me check the procedures here, see what the weather's like. Weather is showing IFR, overcast 900 feet.
And November 728, what approach to virtual runway again? I know you said GPS.
Yes, sir, RNAV 18 for 728.
Number 728, roger. And possible 5G interference at the airport, no fuel available. I think that's it for the NOTAM. And maintain at or above 3,000 to establish that approach procedure. You are cleared RNAV 18 to Clinton. Advise established inbound.
Well, advice when established. Clear 18 approach at Clinton. And for the NOTAMs, we got no fuel for jet, but nothing for low lead. You're getting low lead also?
I don't know. I just looked at it here. It does say jet fuel, yeah, so if you're not looking for that, I guess you'll be all right.
Well, I'm not sure what was going on in Missouri near Kansas City, but that was a major unexpected surprise. After searching up 9 airports around Marshall, I managed to only find one airport that was out of jet fuel but not showing a NOTAM for low lead fuel. So I took it as my best option. I did not want to waste more fuel in the air, and my priority was to land the airplane safely.
All right, here. Flaps. Speed brakes. Second notch.
Now, there have been times when airports do not show fuel NOTAMs, so I was well aware when making the decision to land at Clinton that there was always that possibility of Clinton not having fuel. But all other airports with no fuel NOTAMs were further out, and I did not want to burn more fuel and then making this a possible emergency or making this inconvenience becoming a life-threatening issue. In my 24 years of flying, I have never ever experienced a significant amount of airports within the same vicinity, all being out of jet and low lead fuel. So what was going on?
Very nice landing. Well, I hope they have fuel.
If you're watching this video and you fly around the Marshall area, then please comment below and let us know. Nevertheless, I wanted to land safely and then sort it out if necessary.
All right, we'll leave our landing lights on since we're backtracking on the runway. All right, let's go ahead and clean her up. Fuel pump comes off.
But thankfully, Clinton did have low lead fuel. So I fueled up and we went on our way. And fans, make sure not to miss the next video going into Big Sandy Airport in eastern Kentucky.
All right, this is the descent down to Big Sandy. Weather here has been very sketchy. I don't know if you have heard the news. All they've been talking about is the floodings in eastern Kentucky, and that's exactly where we're heading. And it looks like more rain is heading their way. Let's turn our lights on. And gear coming down, we're within gear speed.
As we landed, we immediately fell in love with the scenery. And we also got a tour of the airport in a side-by-side, and I just gotta give me one of those. How do you guys like Big Sandy Airport?
It's nice.
I like
Pretty
it.
here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you hear that, guys? So you can come out and get a video over here if you want. And here I am checking out my possible future hangar at Big Sandy Airport. And driving through the area was impressive. Since I lived in the East Coast, I have always been fascinated with the Appalachians. They're stunningly beautiful and they have so much American history. Yeah guys, after looking at so many options, I decided to focus my property search in Kentucky. Can you blame me? So I catch you on the next video guys, and thank you for being a part of this incredible adventure. Take care, stay safe, and have a great day my friends.